Alright guys, so behind me is the 1.4 meter Drifta rooftop tent. It's made by Wildland and it is fully polyester with aluminium hard top. The poles are aluminium as well, and it weighs about 62 kilos. So we've got a couple upgrades with it. We've got a 100mm eggshell mattress. We've got 2 roof bars on top, and standard the rooftop tent comes with the ladder cover, which we're using as a floor mat. And all up it was $3,150, so pretty good price. We'll go through some positives and some disadvantages a bit later on. Going to run through a full setup of the Drifta rooftop tent. It's 1.4 meters. So you're going to want to start with these rubber latches because they're going to hold the most load. And you might need to just put a bit of weight on the top, and then they come out pretty easy. And then we move on to these side latches. These are metal latches, so they're a bit stronger, and they just pop up and then come off like that. Now you can just push it up, and the hydraulics should help it stay up. Like that. And you can grab your ladder and you'll have to twist these arms in and just make sure that it's not hitting the fabric. Alright, now we'll be able to come up and push it all the way, and then the hydraulics will take it. Now you've got this bar at the front, which just pulls up like that. And now we've got 2 buttons on either side. So they're just push buttons. Push that in, get it started. And then start the other one. And just lift that up. Now we can unzip the front. Let that rest inside. And then in here, there's the center pole, and these just come out and then lock in like that. Just pull that out until it's firm, and then that's it. That's done. So here's the inside of the rooftop tent. We've got 4 ventilation areas from all sides. So we've got this one side, the canvas comes down, the polyester comes down, and then you've got the fly screen, same on that side, and same here. This is just a little window at the back, just for extra ventilation, and then obviously the front will also be a window. Now what we've got in here is the 100mm mattress. So inside the 1.4 meter rooftop tent, the mattress is 1200 wide, so that's that way. That's your sleeping way, and then it's 2050 long. So I'm 6 foot and I can comfortably sleep in it, stretched out. If you're a bit taller, you might want to look at other options. And then yes, obviously it's 100 mil high. Now it's about the same size as a double mattress. So we've got some sheets for it. We've got a cover, which is a double, and then we've got just another sheet, so that's good. And then we've got a quilt, and obviously we bring our pillows with us. Now this is all that can be left inside it. It won't pack down with even the smallest of quilt or pillows. So unless you have a really flat pillow, but obviously that's going to be no support. So you know, that was a bit of a bummer when we got it, but it works with this, and now we just have to find a spot to put our quilt. And up here, this white strip, that's an LED strip. So the cable's here, and all you need is a portable charger, and that plugs straight in, and then you've got light, and it draws nothing, so it'll last for ages. And then you've got these pockets up here. You can put your phones, wallet, keys, whatever else you want. On the outside, we've got two boot bags, so when you're coming up for the day, you can dump your boots in there and keep them off the ground. So you'll keep them off the ground and dry. Now when you're sleeping in this, we spent a week up at Barrington Tops, and we had 5 days of soaking rain and 2 days of sun. Now when you're inside, it does get a bit damp from the condensation, so you do need to have these open. So even if it's raining, even if it's cold, these do need to be a little bit ajar to help prevent that condensation, but you're still going to get some condensation. Now that's a pretty typical thing in a tent. Rooftop tent is exactly the same. You just don't really want to be going and brushing the sides in the morning. It doesn't really get the mattress wet or the sheets wet, so that's a positive. And it was windy, and we had no dramas with the hard top coming in or anything. The rain was extremely loud on the polyester, but once again, I think that's just a rooftop tent thing, or a tent thing in general. But we kept it warm, we kept dry. It was really warm, considering it was probably 5 degrees at night time, so it was pretty warm. And we just had this thin sheet and a everyday quilt. So yeah, it kept us nice and warm, kept us dry. What more can you ask for when you're sleeping? Alright, so this is the start of the pack down. Now just make sure that you leave this vent open, otherwise all the air gets trapped in and it takes ages for it to get out. So it's pretty well sealed. Another tip is to leave this open as well. You can't get any water in while it's sealed, so we just leave it open. Between this and this, it's much easier to get done. So first thing is to undo this bar again. It's just got your 2 clips and that's it, that's done. Now we can zip this up. And then push these 2 buttons in. Just get them both started and then you can push them down. And they'll both lock back in. That just folds straight back down. And then you've got these two clips. They can just fold down to get them out of the way. While we're here, we'll put the bags, tuck them in. Now you have got a couple options here. First option is you can just climb right up, and if you're tall enough you can grab it, but for me with the patrol, I'm just going to go to the back. Just climb on the tailgate and I can just pull it down like that, nice and easy. Now while you've got it like this, you're going to want to be tucking it in. If you come straight out, it's all going to fly out. So we just want to tuck it in and just work our way around tucking it in. The ladder can be taken out now as well. Right, now that that's all out of the way, we can just slowly put a bit of pressure on it. And now these side latches are what you do first. So you just get them right up, hook it on, and then you can just pull that down like so. Then you come over to the other side. Do a quick double check. Get that on. Pull it down. And then you've just got the center rubber latches. Just make sure that nothing's being obstructed. You just get a hand on the bar or on top. Just give it a bit of pressure so you don't strain the rubber clamps too much. And then now that you've pulled that down, that's it. That's done. Now you can see it's pretty compact. It's really compact and it's so light. So it's great for four-wheel driving, great for touring, and obviously we can put stuff on these roof bars. In the future we'll put a solar panel on the roof. So that'll help us with our power solution. And obviously with a bit of a gap between the body and the bottom of the rooftop tent, it's going to create a bit of sound. So in the patrol you don't really notice it too much because it's pretty loud, but if you've got a quiet 200 series or something like that, it's going to make a bit of noise. It isn't that noticeable and you will get used to it. So that's really minor inconvenience. Alright, thanks for watching. My name's Lockie from LA Hill Adventures. Check out our Instagram at LA Hill Adventures and check out our other videos on the YouTube channel. We've been to Barrington Tops a couple of weeks ago and we used a rooftop tent, we used a patrol and we used it well, so go check that out.